It's a great day to be in real estate. This is Duanebeisner, sales manager and sales representative for ERA Real Estate. Thank you for joining us. For the quote of the day today, I've got one from Thomas Carlyle. Make yourself an honest man, and then you may be sure that there is one less scoundrel in the world. And for the joke of the day, selling at an auction was halted when an auctioneer announced someone in the room has lost his wallet containing $2,000. And he's offering a reward of $500 for its immediate return. After a moment of silence, there was a call from the back of the room. I'll give $550. Now for the business tip of the day, get your prospect physically involved. As you go through your presentation, get the prospect to take notes as you go along. Have him help you turn the pages as you show your visuals. Let him hold the product. Encourage him to test and examine it. If you can get him involved, he's more likely to buy. Think about that. And now for the Darwin Award of the day. This one's called Shiver Me Timbers. A man from a village in northwestern Russia was brought to the attention of police when concerned neighbors realized he was using a World War II aviation bomb as an anchor for his boat. Bomb experts said that the 25-kilogram Curiosity was in working order and easily could have been triggered by an incautious action, sending shrapnel flying 500 meters from the epicenter. The detonator was missing. However, a metal hook had been hammered into the device by the owner so he could attach an anchor chain to it. Now for the social commentary. One of my least favorite people in the world, Lindsay Lohan, as you probably have heard, was sentenced to 90 days in jail. 30 days for her first DUI, 30 days for her second DUI, and 30 days for reckless driving. After she's released, she'll be in a 90-day inpatient rehab program. The Los Angeles Sheriff's Department spokesman, Steve Whitmer, said Lohan will be kept away from the general jail population for the safety of everyone involved. My opinion, probably more for the other inmates' safety than Lindsay. We don't want a negative influence there. How much time would she actually serve? Whitmer said, admitted it could be as little as 25% or about 22 days because of overcrowding and the fact she did not commit a violent crime yet. The actress, 24, sobbed as the judge announced that she was in violation of probation and read the verdict. Are you serious? She asked her lawyer, Sean Chapman Hawley. When Judge Marcia Revel asked how long she'd spent in prison in 2007, the lawyer lied, said she wasn't sure. She knew how long she spent. And Lohan was heard saying a lot. Right. It was 84 minutes that she spent in jail in 2007. But Lohan will receive credit for her time behind bars. Wow, a whole 84 minutes. Now, before the judge read the sentence, a teary Lindsay gave a statement to the court and claimed she did the best, or she, quote-unquote, did the best I could. It's been a long haul, and I don't want you to think I don't respect you. I was doing everything I was supposed to do with all my heart. I am not taking this as a joke. It is my life. All I can say is BS. She is an actress after all, so just doing her part there. And if that's the best she can do, then she's in for an even rougher ride. I mean, she's only 24, and look where she's at already. You know, I'm sort of glad sometimes I was born poor and without my parents pushing to be a famous actor. I wouldn't want to trade places with Lindsay. This is what we commonly refer to as a waste of human life. However, the co-owner of the DUI school, which Lohan attended, testified earlier in court Tuesday that the actress blew off 7 alcohol education classes. Now, don't you just love when the politicians, celebrities think that they're above the law that the rest of us have to obey? And then Cheryl Marshall, who's the co-owner of the Right On Programs Incorporated, read a letter from an instructor who called the actress's excuses endless and disrespectful while testifying at her probation hearing. Marshall ticked off the reasons Lohan gave for being absent. She was making a movie, or she was promoting a clothing line. She was traveling and couldn't get on another flight. She was in court. She was actually in Canes, not in court that time. Her uncle had died, yet it was determined she didn't even attend his funeral. Wow, what a great niece as well. Thank you, Lord, for giving me children that are not absolute morons like Lohan. The judge decided not to admit evidence that Lohan might have been drinking when her scram bracelet was set off June 6th while she was partying after the MTV Movie Awards. At the time, her mother, Dinah, blamed a club goer for spilling a drink on her. Wow, that's convenient. An enabler mom. Awesome. Anyway, so for the real estate news, the rich are walking away from luxury homes in dramatic numbers. No need for tears, but the well-off are losing their master suites and saying goodbye to their wine cellars. The real estate crash that began among the working class and remote subdivisions and quickly progressed to the suburban middle class is striking the upper class in privileged enclaves. Whether it is their residence, a second home, or a house bought as an investment, the rich have stopped paying the mortgage at a rate that greatly exceeds the rest of the population. More than 1 in 7 homeowners with loans in excess of $1 million are seriously delinquent, according to data compiled for the New York Times. By contrast, homeowners with less lavish housing are much more likely to keep writing checks to their lender. About 1 in 12 mortgages below the $1 million mark is delinquent. Though it's hard to prove, the data does suggest that many of the well-to-do are purposely dumping their financially draining properties just as they would any sour investment. There was a quote from Sam Cutter over at CoreLogic, quote-unquote, "The rich are different, they're more ruthless." In fact, even the sheriff in Cook County, Illinois, is increasingly in demand to evict foreclosed owners in the upscale suburbs to the north and west of Chicago. In Las Vegas, Ken Lomand, a longtime agent for luxury properties, said 4 of the last 11 sales he brokered in June were distressed properties. He said, "I've never seen the wealthy hit like this before. They made their plans based on the best of all possible scenarios, that their incomes would continue to grow and that their real estate would never drop. Not many had a plan B." Lenders are fearful that many of the 11 million or so homeowners who owe more on their house than it's worth will walk away from them, especially if the real estate market begins to weaken again. The so-called strategic defaults have become a matter of intense debate in recent months. But I will say, as I always do, for you and I, this is the best buyer's market you and I will ever see in our lifetime. So if you or anybody you know are thinking about buying or selling anywhere in the world, give us a call here at ERA. We do have global reach to help you. I appreciate you joining us today. And as always, proud to be an American. Happy trails to you.